guys, welcome to my channel, Nurse Rachel and Crafts. Today I wanted to do another whip and chat. I'm really trying to be consistent with these, you guys, and not let like months go by. So yeah, I just want to come on and do another one for y'all. So whip and chat, that stands for work in progress. So I'm going to diamond paint while you guys either diamond paint or work on a project of your own, or maybe cook or clean, have me on as a type of podcast. I know I do that often. So yeah, the one that I'm working on today, this is Solar System. It's by Diamond Art Club in Image World, and I love it. This one is for my son. He loves all things space and astrology, so he is excited about this one. And I don't have too much left on it. Like this column here, I have another column of that, and then maybe like half of one. So I'm getting towards the end of this one, and it really has been enjoyable, you guys. There is about 50% of Diamond Art Club's newly produced drills that they make themselves. So the quality has been wonderful. Trash has been very minimal. So yeah, I'm really enjoying working on this one. I'm also working on Swan Lake by Fat Puppy Art. On the painting, the name says Claudia McKinney, but yeah, she goes by Fat Puppy Art. And that one is also by Diamond Art Club. And you guys, it is spectacular. It's big. It's like 55 by 109 centimeters. And it's a ton of black and blues. And I am here for it. I love it. It's so beautiful. I've mentioned before, I do like to have 2 whips going at the same time. I've been doing that since like last July. And it just helps me to not get burned out. I like to have a square and a round going. And I like them to be 2 different color palettes. So, it just keeps me intrigued and interested. So, as I always mention, I do not use fancy, pretty accessories, you guys. I am a basic girl. So for my tray, I'm going to be using this one. This is just one I got off of AliExpress, and I love it. I love the size. I love the ridges, the smoothness of the tray. I just do a little bit of shakes and my diamonds flip right over. So I'll be using that. I'll use this to collect any trash. This is from Diamond Art Club's newer toolkits. Also, I do not use pretty pins because they're just too heavy for my hand. So I will use this applicator pen that I got from Diamond Art Club's new toolkit. I just put a couple grippies on it. I'm going to be practicing my multiplacing again today. I feel most comfortable right now with the 4-placer. I feel like with this one, I don't have to nudge and correct the diamonds too much. So I'll be using that. In the multiplacer, I have this. I showed this on my last whip and chat. My friend Judy, she wanted me to try this Gorilla mounting putty, and I got that from Home Depot, and I'm liking it, you guys. I do like it. It lasts so long. The only thing is that it's super pliable, so sometimes I have to keep like readjusting the putty and like smoothing it, back down, or sometimes it will kind of spill out of the sides and I have to kind of, move it back in there. But this lasts for so long, you guys. After a week, I change it out, but I definitely don't have to. In the single placer part, I use glue dots. I love my glue dots. So yeah, this is what I'll be using, y'all. So basic. Let's see, I've got a couple of pretty cover minders from Diamond Art Club. Their new toolkit again. These pretty butterflies. So pretty. These are so pretty, y'all. I kitted my diamonds up inside of an Elizabeth Ward container, and I do like to go in rainbow order just because it helps me to find my diamonds better. I'm loving all these colors. And then I had 2 extras that didn't fit, and this is my 310 and my white AB 141. Y'all, this black AB is almost gone. I'm feeling a little nervous. I feel like I will have enough, but I'm getting low. So this is the area I'll be working on today. I do like to use release papers also. I got these from Amazon. They come in 2 different sizes. This is the bigger the size. I think it's like 4 by 6 inches. But yeah, this is the section I'll be doing. And to me, y'all, this looks like confetti. Does this look like confetti to y'all? Like, look at this. Like right here. That's it of that color. And then right here, that's it of that. Like, I'm going to have to do a lot of color changes. This looks like confetti to me, y'all. My friend Judy, she's like, no. I am going to turn my light pad on because it's hard for me to see without it. I think I will start maybe right in the center. Maybe I'll start with some green. Why not? So how y'all been doing? How has your week been going? Mine has been going okay. I mean, you know, we see on the news all the stuff about Ukraine and everything, so it could definitely be worse for me, you know. But yeah, that's been pretty sad seeing that. For me, I've been okay. You know, I do always like to say things can be worse, and they really could be, honestly. So I'm still blessed, but I have not been having the best week. I've been like pretty sick, y'all. And not like with the panoramic or anything, but I don't know. I've just been kind of ill. I've been getting a lot of migraines and stuff, and I've suffered from migraines for years, like ever since I was a teenager, so it's not new, but they definitely come when I'm really stressed out, and I have been really stressed lately. It's so crazy because, I don't know, I feel like with stress, at least for me, I don't really notice how stressed out I am until I start to feel kind of sick, with like headaches and stuff. And when I'm stressed out, I lose my appetite. So, which, you know, just makes me more tired, more sick, more fatigued. So, yeah, I've definitely been stressed out. And, of course, it's about work. You know, I feel like work has been the source of so much of my stress. So, yeah. That hasn't been very fun. And, you know, unfortunately, it's been going on for a while. Since the panoramic all started. And I live here in Illinois, and our numbers have gone down. Most of our patients who come in with symptoms and stuff, they're already vaccinated, so their symptoms aren't, you know, as bad. But, you know, they're still coming in. And then I think I mentioned in my last WIP and chat where we're starting to get patients coming in for things they could have gone to a clinic for, and they are willing to stay, like even when we tell them it's going to be, you know, up to like a 5-hour wait in order to even be seen, they are staying. And someone was saying like they just think that people are so tired of being alone that they're coming to the hospital and like socializing with each other there. It's quite different, you know. But while I am happy that, you know, the people aren't like super sick like they used to be, however, we don't have the staff to really care for a bunch of people. Unfortunately, and as I'm sure you all know, when this whole pandemic started, we had like a mass exodus of nurses. So many of them retired, did like early retirement, just because we didn't know what this virus was. It was new, it was fresh, and obviously, you know, people were scared. So you had a lot of people doing early retirement. There were lots of nurses who decided to get into a different field of nursing at that time, less patient care, which again, I also understand. And then you had a lot of nurses quitting to do travel nursing instead and going to, you know, hot zone areas and places where they were able to make more money. So all of those things, along with nurses actually getting sick themselves and, you know, either passing away or quitting or just being off for a long time. So all those things led to us being very, very, very short in an industry where we were already short-staffed, you know? So that's what we've been dealing with now for a couple years. And y'all, like, it's hard. I love my job. I love taking care of people, but I have to, you know, admit that it's getting difficult. And I thought I was handling it fine. Like, I knew back in 2021 that I was going to quit. And then I found diamond painting. And that has helped me, you know, this past year to stick with it. But now that I've been getting ill, you know, I'm thinking I may have to reconsider some things. So, this drill. So besides from just the like migraines and stuff, my blood pressure has really been bad. And I'm not someone who's ever suffered from high blood pressure. I don't have any like illnesses or anything besides asthma when I was younger, but I've pretty much outgrown that. Only time that flares up is when it's really cold or really hot. But other than that, my asthma is pretty good. And I don't have high cholesterol or diabetes, or I don't have anything like that. So I just noticed that I wasn't feeling good, and so I had went to the doctor back in 2020, and like at the end of 2020, like October, and was just saying like I was having a lot of migraines and just not feeling good, super fatigued. No matter what I did, I couldn't get my energy up. So they checked my blood pressure, and it was really elevated. It's like, well, it was elevated for me. It was in the 140s, 140, and then my bottom number was close to 90. And we wanted, like the highest we would want is 120/80. Now they've even changed that where they want it even lower than that. So my doctor wanted me on blood pressure medication then, and you guys, I'm a mess. I'm a nurse who doesn't like to take medication. Like, who does that? But I am that nurse. I just don't like to take medication. So I really did not want that. I wanted to, I don't know, try to fix it in another way. And so, obviously like through diet, cutting out more salt and moving more, doing more exercise or whatever. And the doctor was like, they would give me a little bit of time to see if I could fix it, like a year of monitoring to see if it would go down. And so I would just come back in every couple of months to check it, and sometimes it would go down and sometimes it would be elevated again. So yeah, we pretty much came to the conclusion that it was more than likely stress related, because it seemed as though every time I had a particularly rough week at the job, my blood pressure was crazy. But recently, I've just been having these migraines more regularly and just not feeling well, just not feeling good at all. So we checked my blood pressure again, and once again, it was sky high. And then they wanted me to come in like back-to-back days, as well as checking it myself at home. And even at home, in my most relaxed state, my blood pressure was still really, really high. Well, I say really, really high, but 140s is high for me when normally I'm like 118. 118/75. So being in the 140s, that's really high. So because I want to be around for a while, I did go ahead and agree to go on some blood pressure medication, and they put me on the lowest dose. And so I have to go back in a month to see if it's helping. But yeah, y'all. So I've been taking that for a couple weeks now. And I don't know, I feel like it makes me even more like tired. I'm taking Norvasc or amlodipine, if any of y'all take that. And, you know, they tell you to look out for, you know, feeling tired. And they also say like swollen legs and stuff, ankles and legs. I haven't had any of that though, but I definitely do feel like tired. Oh, and they also say dizziness, and I've been feeling that too, but I'm careful about standing up slowly. I just do to myself what I do with my patients who are on blood pressure medication. Make them first sit up on the side of the bed and wait there for a moment and then slowly stand up. So that's what I've been doing. But I have to say, I don't feel good about it, y'all. I kind of feel a little bit like a failure in a sense, because I do love my job, but I hate that it's been stressing me out like this, you know? So yeah, definitely feel a bit like a failure in a way, y'all, honestly. And what's crazy is that what's stressing me out has nothing to do with the patients, like taking care of them or their illnesses or anything. It's the people in the suits. It's the people who, you know, make all these different policy changes and stuff. And I just hate to see the shift that has happened from like caring about the patient and patient care to just money and numbers. It's just so crazy because they will continue to put patients in hospitals and there's no staff. And then, you know, surely they know we can't physically take care of all of them like how we're supposed to. But yet, they will still ask patients to rate their care, you know, because they want the scores. They want these high scores. But they know, surely they know that the scores won't be high if we can't take care of the patients, if we have no nurses to take care of the patients. So scores are low. And then, you know, us nurses, we get, you know, kind of scolded about it, about how we have to do better and get those customer survey rates higher. But it's kind of impossible when there's no staff. And it just makes me sad about that I can't provide the care that I want to for my patients. Like even their most basic needs. I work day shift, and so when I come in, I mean, what's the first thing that we have to do in the morning? As a human, we need to use the bathroom. And so everybody needs to use the bathroom, it seems, at the same exact time. And I'm only one person. So it's just hard when you have to make people wait sometimes an hour, you know, before they can use the bathroom. And oftentimes the patients end up, you know, urinating or defecating on themselves because they can't wait. And then you have some who they just try to get to the bathroom themselves, and then that puts them at risk of falling. And it just, I don't know, it gets hard. Even with like feeding patients, I deal with really sick patients who can't do a lot of those things for themselves anymore. And so they're hungry, but they have to wait because I have, you know, 4 or 5 other patients who also can't feed themselves and who also need me to be in there to feed them. So, you know, that kind of stuff, it just wears down on me. You know, it's been wearing down on me for a while. Just feeling like I can't be as good as I want to be for my patients. So, yeah. So, just, I don't know, y'all. It's just been wearing on me. And now having to take blood pressure medication because of the stress. It's making me rethink some things, you know? And I definitely don't want to like contribute to the nursing shortage in hospitals. I definitely don't, which is why I've been holding on for so long, even after everyone has been leaving all around me. But with now having to take medication, it's definitely making me rethink some things. Because while I love this field of nursing that I'm in, I love it so much. I have such a passion for it. I love myself and my family more. So, you know, I've just been having to do some thinking, you guys. So yeah, that's what I've been going through. Oh my goodness, y'all. My goodness. So after that depressing intro, if you're still listening, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me vent. Y'all know I normally don't do that. I like to try to keep it airy and cute and light. But I be talking to a lot of y'all in the comments, and y'all are just so kind, so sweet, so, you know, wonderful. I figured I would try to be a little more open, you know? All right, so to get off that, all right, I like to mention that on Facebook in the diamond painting groups, sometimes some discussions can get a little heated. Now, while I do not like to be directly involved in drama, I have to admit, y'all, that sometimes I do like to witness the drama in a sense. You know, I do like to sometimes just sit back and eat some popcorn, you know, as I watch these discussions go on, because again, someone will post a topic and it's really innocent. You could tell that they weren't trying to cause any problems with the topic. but it just gets heated. And yeah, y'all, sometimes I do like to read the comments a little bit. Like I said, I won't comment or anything on it, but yeah. So the topic I want to bring up, and we're only going to keep it cute over here. You know, we don't do drama over here. So we're going to have a healthy conversation about it. Is multiplacing. Is multiplacing cheating? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? I will see comments sometime where people will say that they finish a dime painting, and they'll say, it's not often where I'll see it, but I have seen a few comments where the person will say they finished a painting and the only single place, they didn't cheat by multiplacing. I literally saw someone write that before, that she didn't cheat by multiplacing. And that conversation, it got a little heated. I don't get offended by any of that. There were some people who did get offended by that. I always say, y'all, like, I'm grown, so, and I know who I am, so I don't get offended by comments like that. I know who I am. I'm confident in myself, so, just because you have an opinion or you feel a certain way about something, that doesn't bother me, So I personally, I don't feel like multiplacing is cheating, but I definitely understood what that lady was saying. And I don't feel like she meant it to be necessarily like offensive. I just think she just meant like I put in more time, like more, not so much more time, but more effort, I guess, is what she was saying. What I think she meant by that. Which I do think if you multiplay or single place, I do think that is a bit more effort. I mean, you're definitely moving your hand more. So, that's more. But I don't consider it cheating, because even with multiplacing, you are still the one putting the drills down on the canvas. I mean, that's what diamond painting is. It's taking the diamonds and putting it down on this sticky glue here. So if you did that all by yourself, you put all those diamonds down on that canvas, regardless of how fast you did it or the method you did it, as long as it was actually your hand who did it, that's not cheating. Not to me. What do y'all think? Do you think multiplacing is cheating? What do you think? But yeah, a lot of people got offended by her comment. I'm curious to know. And then, if you could tell me too, do you prefer multiplacing or single placing? I think for me, I'm liking both, but I'm kind of weird, y'all, because, or maybe not. So with my rounds, I do not like single placing my rounds. I can't stand it. I don't like doing that. And it didn't used to be like that. Y'all, I don't know. Now I only want to multiplace my round drills. And with my square drills, I do prefer to single place them. It's just I'm trying to learn how to multiplace just so I can finish them a little bit faster. But yeah, I prefer to single place my squares and to multiplace my rounds. What about y'all? If you multiplace, do you prefer one over the other? Again, I'm curious to know. All right, so I've been babbling for a while. All right, let's get into some would you rather questions. So this, I think, is would you rather number 8. What I like to do is I use an app and they tell me the percentage of people who chose a specific answer, and I like to try to guess what I think was the most popular answer. And I would love if y'all played along with me. Some of these questions, y'all, be crazy. Sometimes I can guess really good what I think most people chose, but yeah, sometimes I don't do a good job at all. Let's see. Okay, so first question, and we're immediately starting off with foolishness. Immediately. First question. First question is a hot mess. It says, would you rather jump into... Oh, y'all, sorry about that truck going by. Lord have mercy. Okay. Y'all, I think he's circling around and coming back. He doesn't sound like he has any type of muffler. Okay, I think he's gone. Again, would you rather jump into a pool of lava or jump into a pool of freezing water? So I'm going to choose the water only because I feel like there's a higher probability that I could survive that. The lava? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, there's no surviving that. Yeah. And I'm thinking most people chose that answer as well. Y'all, do you hear that truck? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think he's gone for real this time. I've mentioned on another WIP and chat of mine when a car went by blasting his music. Like, what's the point of that? I've been inside of a car with blasting music like that. You can't hear it. All you can feel is vibration. That's it. You can't hear anything. So, what answer did y'all choose? Did y'all choose the freezing water? I'm thinking most people chose freezing water. Let's see. I'm going to show y'all this app too. Let's see. I'm going to say jump into a pool of freezing water. You see that? 92%. 92% of people chose that answer. Yeah, like who's choosing the lava? Who's choosing that? Who's that 8% who chose that? What is the reason for that? Why would you do that? Or maybe if that person, maybe they felt like both options were going to lead to death. And so maybe they just wanted it to be instant, you know, instantaneous. I don't know. Let's see. Next question. Would you rather never see again or never walk again? Ooh. Never see again or never walk again. I'm going to choose never walk again. Yeah, I'll choose that because, you know, I've watched plenty of Olympics with people in wheelchairs and stuff, and, you know, they can get around just like I can. They drive to the store, they're at the mall, they go on vacation, you know? So yeah, I'll choose that. Never walk again. Because otherwise, how would I be able to diamond paint? You know? What are y'all saying? I'm thinking most people are going to choose never walk again as well. Let's see. Yeah, 74%. 74% chose never walk again. 26 chose never see again. I understand that. Makes sense to me. Let's see. Would you rather live in permanent winter, live in permanent summer? I really don't like either of those seasons, honestly. I'm more of a fall girl. And my second choice would be spring. Because I just feel like winter and summer here in the Midwest is just too extreme. Summer, it can get ridiculously hot. And winter can be like super cold. I do like that in winter I can dress for it. I can bundle up. But I don't like ice on the sidewalks and roads and being snowed in. I'm not a fan of that. But then in the summer, you have the risk of tornadoes over here. So I don't know. I think I'm going to choose permanent summer. Permanent summer. Just because I just feel like it's more dangerous sometimes in the winter. And then it gets really dark up here in the Midwest early during winter. And that is depressing. You know, those summer days where it's light outside until 9:30 at night. I love that. So yeah, I'll take that. What about y'all? I'm thinking most people chose summer for sure. Permanent summer. 69%. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm not surprised by that one. That one doesn't surprise me at all. Makes total sense to me. Yeah, I'm just spilling these drills everywhere. Okay, next question. Ay, ay, ay. Would you rather be abducted by aliens or be kidnapped by terrorists? Yeah, aliens. Aliens. Aliens, aliens, aliens. At least with aliens, you know, there's a chance that they're friendly. And maybe they just want to do some research on me. With terrorists, yeah, we know their intentions. What about y'all? I'm thinking that most people are definitely going to say aliens. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, 76% chose aliens and 24% chose terrorists. I'm leaving that truck in here. Y'all hear this mess? Do y'all hear that? Normally I would cut that out. But I need y'all to see what I am going through. And this guy, I'm assuming it's a guy. Definitely a guy. He does this all the time. Like, it doesn't even matter if it's late at night. he does not care, y'all. Okay, would you rather wear what makes you feel comfortable or wear the best outfit in the room? Ooh. Okay, wear what makes you feel comfortable or wear the best outfit in the room. So I am definitely choosing wear what makes me feel comfortable 100%. I am very big on jeans, a t-shirt, or a hoodie, y'all. 100%. I am choosing comfort. What about y'all? And I'm just assuming this is just regular everyday life, like not a special occasion or anything. I'm thinking, I'm thinking most people are going to say wear what makes them feel comfortable. 62%. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. That does not surprise me. We got an ad playing right now. We'll just let that ad play on out. Yeah, I'm really not big into being uncomfortable. The most uncomfortable I get with clothes is at church. You know, I cannot stand stockings, y'all. They're just uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's about when I'm my most uncomfortable. Other than that, I am a jeans and a hoodie or t-shirt kind of girl. And then at work, scrubs, you know. So those are like the most comfortable things on the planet. So yeah, I love my comfort, y'all. Okay. For us sci-fi lovers, this one is so brutal and it hurts my heart so much, this question right here. But it says, would you rather watch all the Harry Potter movies or watch all the Star Wars movies? You know what, y'all? Sometimes I feel like this app is targeting me because they love to ask internet questions, you know, and then now this. What do you mean? How could I choose? I love them both. I will say, though, I have watched Harry Potter more than Star Wars. So I'm going to say watch all the Harry Potter movies. That hurts. What about you guys? I'm thinking most people are going to say Harry Potter as well. %53%. That was really close. That doesn't surprise me that it was that close. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Wow. Yeah, that was a hard one. That would be awful to have to choose, honestly. All right, would you rather have a yacht or have a private jet? So, in my last whip and chat, I talked about my extreme fear of heights and how I am not about that life. So, I would much rather have the yacht than the jet. And no, thank you. What about y'all? Yacht or private jet? I'm thinking most people are going to choose the private jet. I'm choosing yacht. So, but I'm going to pick what I think people would rather have. Yeah. 60%. 60%. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. To be able to get to where you want to faster, you don't have to wait in line. And well, I've never been on a plane as an adult, so I'm not sure the whole process of getting on a plane, but I know it's a lot. And I've heard that it is tedious, necessary but tedious. So, you won't have to do that with a private jet, I don't believe. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me that people chose that one. Not at all. Oh my goodness, this question here. Okay. Would you rather fall over in public or pass wind in public? And you know what? I'm modifying this question. The passing wind, it's going to be loud. Like there's no silent but deadly. Like no, it's going to be noisy. It's going to be one of those that turns people's heads. Because if you fall over, that's going to draw attention. So you can't you can't have a little silent one. No. So, would you rather fall over in public or pass wind publicly very loudly? Which one? Y'all. I'm going to choose fall over publicly because I feel like while some people will laugh, this will happen. I think some other people may be concerned. I may get a little bit of sympathy instead of like complete laughter. Whereas passing gas, I think that's only going to get discussed. Like you will get, I'm sure you'll get a couple people who may laugh, but most people will probably feel grossed out and disgusted by you. And, I don't need that kind of shame, y'all. I don't need that kind of shame. I would much rather just fall over and then have somebody, oh my goodness, are you okay? Do you need help? I would much rather that. Right? What about y'all? What are y'all choosing? You gonna pass gas loudly? Or are you gonna fall over? I'm thinking most people, they might choose passing gas just because of the fear of injury from the falling over. You see that, y'all? I'm willing to injure myself rather than have people be disgusted with me. What does that say about me? All right, let's see. I said that they would rather pass wind. Let's see. No, fall over. Okay. All right. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Most people don't want to pass gas either. I mean, it's embarrassing. So what was that? 57% chose to fall over, while 43% chose the passing wind. And honestly, y'all, I bet it was a bunch of you guys out there who chose the passing the wind. All right, let's do a couple more. Would you rather be a horse jockey or be a NASCAR driver? I've never been on a horse, you guys. I've never ridden a horse. And horses scare me. They scare me, y'all. I feel like you have control of them until you don't. You know, I feel like they are allowing themselves to be controlled. Isn't that the case with all animals, though? Like, they're allowing themselves to be controlled. If they really didn't want to listen, they won't. But yeah, horses scare me. So I think I'll do NASCAR driver. What about you guys? I'm thinking most people chose NASCAR driver as well. Let's see. Yeah, 68%. 68% chose NASCAR driver and 32% chose horse jockey. That makes sense to me in my mind. I'm not surprised. Okay, would you rather? Last question. Ooh, we're ending it on something deep. Okay, would you rather inherit wealth or work for it? Would you rather inherit wealth or work for it? Honestly, y'all, I want to inherit it. Yes, I want to inherit it, and then I will work to maintain it. How about that? Yeah, definitely inherit it for sure. What about y'all? I'm curious to know any of y'all who would rather work for it. Like, kudos to you. Honestly, you better than I am. That's for sure. Oop. Oh my goodness, y'all. I need this lined up perfectly. Otherwise, it's going to bother me. I'm thinking that most people chose to inherit it as well. Is that what y'all chose? Let's see. Oh, but you see that? It's actually pretty close. 55% said they'd rather inherit it, and 45% said they work for it. Wow. Now, that's surprising to me. I thought for sure that that number would be way more far apart. I thought at least 90% of people would rather inherit the money. Wow. Ooh, or you know what, y'all? Now I'm having a revelation. Maybe they're thinking like death. Like they don't want a family member to die because of it. I didn't even think like that, y'all. Ooh, I'm a savage. You know, I didn't even think about someone having to pass away in order for me to get the money. Now, with me knowing that someone may have to pass away for me to get the money, does that change my answer? That's the truth. That's the true kicker right there. And no. I mean, if they're going to pass away, irregardless, then I would, you know, like to inherit the money. Is that bad, y'all? That's not bad. Not if they're going to pass away anyway, right? Yeah, I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know what y'all think about that one. So, yeah, y'all. I guess I will leave you here. This is the progress I've made in an hour. Y'all, like I said, I think this is confetti. There was so many color changes, right? Or am I just exaggerating, or, you know, I don't know. To me, this felt like a lot of color changes. So yeah, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this whip and chat. I love doing these. I need to do them more often. I will definitely try. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support. Y'all are amazing. And until next time, bye.